So sitting here in the Beamer, 122,000 miles on this vehicle. BMW X1. And its days are numbered. Yeah, so on a previous video of mine of a BMW X1, a commenter said, "Oh, that motor is a ticking time bomb. There was a class action lawsuit on that motor." And I was like, interesting. Let me do a little bit more research into this. So I bought this car with 67,000 miles. And so I've put about 60,000 miles on it, 55,000 miles on this car. So it's been a great car. I actually haven't had almost any problems with it whatsoever. It's been very reliable for me. But I took it on down to the BMW dealership for its service, oil change and whatnot. And I was like, oh yeah, so I heard that there was a problem with these motors, a recall on the timing chain guides that they can loosen, and it can cause tension to be lost in your timing chain, which can cause your entire motor to be totaled, basically. And sure enough, my timing chain guides are starting to separate. And so the dealer pretty much did say that my timing chain could go maybe tomorrow, maybe next year, maybe never. There's no way to know for sure. And so, yeah, so that leaves me with a bit of a conundrum. As I, of course, keep putting miles on the vehicle, its value is decreasing dramatically. And if I just sell this thing to some guy, some local guy, some good Samaritan, and don't say anything about that, that's some really bad vehicle karma, because then some poor family could just have this thing just totaled on them, and I, sold them the car like, oh, it's been a great car for me, I haven't had any problems, and then boom, they run into the problem. So anyway, my days with this thing are numbered. It's been 3.5 years, 55,000 miles. It's been a sweet car. Look at this thing. It's freaking sweet looking still to this day. It's about to turn 11 years old here shortly when the year turns over. But it's looking like what I'm probably just going to do is just trade it in and eat that few thousand dollars you lose on trade-in. And then, it's just going to fly off to auction somewhere. And then hopefully, some dealer or something maybe will take care of that issue at some point. Or somebody will research that issue and beware of these vehicles with this N20 motor on a 2014 BMW X1. But don't want to sell it to some local good Samaritan. Maybe I'll list the vehicle and have that problem in the listing disclosed. Not exactly sure. But for the moment, it's looking like I'm probably just going to trade this thing in, get something a little newer, a little bit less miles, a little nicer, and something that doesn't have that N20 motor with the timing chain guide issue.